Hello guys, welcome to my channel and today I'm here to talk about Golden Kamuy Season 3 Episode 9 and I know there was no video previous week. I'm sorry for that, but now I'm gonna be continuing back again. And this episode started off pretty slow, but then it just picked up, and especially the last reveal. That was great. So let's just start. This episode was like we see just a glimpse of Sugimoto's group. That's it. We see them asking someone if that person has seen Ashripa or not, and that person says yes, I have seen her. So let's see where they go from there. We don't see any more of them after that, and now we switch to the main, that is the backstory of Sophia, Kiroranke and Wilk. And it was great. It's as I told you, it started off pretty slow, but then it got interesting real quick. So they were on the run from the Russian police, since they assassinated the Emperor of Russia. So they were on the run from the police and they were the part of the revolutionaries. And they now found somebody, that there was a Japanese person living there in Russia. He had a wife and a kid. So he was a photographer, or that was just a cover-up, but let's say he was just a photographer there, and they wanted to learn Japanese because they wanted to go to Japan for some reason. I don't know. Maybe we already know the reason. I am just dumb, or they have not told the reason yet, but I don't know the reason why they wanted to go to Japan. But they came here to learn Japanese from him, and at first, they started living together, kind of. They used to come and they were getting pretty good here, and we get to know that Sophia isn't that good at learning Japanese. She doesn't seem that much into it. So we see that, and they were learning. Wilk was getting pretty good, and Kiroranke was also getting decent. There were, of course, Golden Kamuy comedy scenes. They were there, and now this is gonna be a shorter review because for Golden Kamuy, it's just a ride. You just sit and watch. There's not a lot to talk about, but you just sit, watch, and just soak it in and move on and watch the next episode next week and again enjoy it. That's how Golden Kamuy is. There are some episodes that there is a lot to talk about, but in this one specifically, the starting was a bit a little slow, so there was not much to talk about. So we get to know that in previous time the police in the flashback, the secret police came to that person's house, and he already knew that where they all were living. So that Japanese guy already knew that something's gonna happen. So he told his wife to take the kid and leave and don't come back. And of course, he already knew that all of these three were Russian revolutionaries. These were wanted people. He already knew that, but still he made them. He helped them learn Japanese and stuff. And now when the secret police came, I thought they came for Wilk. I'm pretty much sure everybody thought the same, that they came for Wilk, Sophia and Kiroranke, but that was not the case, which was really surprising. They actually came for that Japanese guy. Now at that time, we would not know why did they came for him, but then we just see some badass action scenes from Wilk, Kiroranke, everyone, and there was shooting there. They had a battle and they won, but in the midst of that, the wife and the kid, they died because of the gunshot. Now nobody knew who shot her, because it's not like we're gonna be getting, it is gonna be revealed later, because nobody actually knew who shot her. It was just in the middle of the battle, and the kid and the woman died. The reason the wife came back was because she saw a wanted poster of Wilk or Kiroranke, one of them, and she just came back. And because she also didn't knew that Japanese guy was actually a spy from Japan. She didn't know that either. So yeah, she died. And why, before we move on to the last moments, we see Sophia, Wilk and Kiroranke. They were going to go to Japan, but they decided, they're gonna be violence issued, so we can't go from this shore. We have to move further towards north, and that's where we can go. And this is what exactly now Kiroranke, Ashripa and Shiraishi, everybody's gonna do after they get Sophia out of the prison. They're gonna be doing that. And at that time, Sophia decided to not leave Russia. She decided to stay here as a part of revolutionaries. That's what she did. And she has her allies. That's where Kiriranke wants to go after they release Sophia. Not release, but they kind of get her out of the prison. So that's where they're gonna go. The exact same thing they did a lot of years ago. And now let's move on to the final part. That was just, I did not expect it. While in her dying moments, he says that I'm not, whatever his name was, if it was from H. Hasegawa or something, he's like, I'm not Hasegawa. My name is Tsurumi. And I'm like, damn, I did not expect that. Like Tsurumi already knows like Kiriranke, Wilk and everyone. I did not expect that. I'm just shocked. I'm just really, I don't know what to say. The starting of the episode was slow and it started to pick up, and then this final reveal, I was like, okay, I just did not expect, and I don't think so anybody would have expected that, but that was Tsurumi. Tsurumi was the Japanese spy, and he also already knows Kiriranke, Wilk, etc. So that's gonna be interesting. I don't know if Tsurumi and Kiriranke have had an interaction yet. I don't remember, but if they haven't, and once they do, it's gonna be really, really surprising. Not surprising, really interesting to watch. So yeah, this was Golden Kamuy. As I told you, not much to talk about, but it was still a fun episode. You just come, watch, enjoy it, and just wait for the next week. That's what you do with Golden Kamuy. And that's it. This was all about the episode. Let me know what did you guys think about it in the comments below. And again, sorry for not making a video on episode 8, but I will now continue on with the rest of the episode. So till then, have a great time. I'll meet you in the next one.